XHG. That's not going anywhere. 26%. NRXP. So NRXP it's already NRXP has wow, it went, it came, it went. It's trying to do it one more time, but it's already gone, guys. NRXP is gone. Too quick. Too quick. I'm going to try to chase some NRXP. NRXP has not run since 2025 January. First area was 314, right? Yep. I'm going to chase it anyway. It looks like it will fail. This candle is already completed. It will fail downside. NRXP, guys. It's already failing. Okay, took 9%, 4,000 shares, so that's not too bad. It was just a chase because it was failing. Once a candle is completed, it just goes. A couple hundred shares left and I'll close it. It's going in red. And RXP is going in red. It is in red, guys. %, second cut. It's under $2. It is in red. And RXP. I wish I'd gotten $3, but chased from $2.50. Still made some good money. Huge $800. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But hey, it's a positive, right? So you're not going to worry about that. LICN, I told you guys yesterday, would fail after one more pike. CNSP, don't feel like touching it till like 320, 330. There's an area right here on CNSP, but the volume is too big, and they still have an interest of 1.3 million.
XHG.
Look at that, 20% now. I just have 100 shares. I'm gonna, you know, it's not much left. CNSP will dip a little, maybe to 250 from 270, 278. It's not gonna dip too much. It could be 20 cents, 8% dip on CNSP right from 275. It's difficult to trade right now. It should drop. It should drop. Lobo. Lobo. Lobo will just keep fading. Lobo would be a good fade. So CNSP will get to like 250, 252. Even better, just slightly better. And then move up again. If you want to short it, you can. I did leave LICN overnight short, 1,300 shares. Which is 32%. 565 right now. I'll take 800 shares out. LICN. CNSP. Wow, did it do 3? Really? I don't think so. What is breaking out? RDHL. Wow, RDHL, another one. Still, this one is chaseable too. Not finishing the candle yet though. Not finishing the candle. Locates RDHL. Now it's completed, guys. RDHL is completed. It's chaseable. Chaseable, 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 RDHL. RDHL is chaseable and it is going down, 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 big time. There you go.
XHG.
Nice one on RDHL, guys. Chased pretty good. Chased it and it still made 16%. It's gone. It's going to go in red. RDHL is another one that's going to go in red. It's going to go in red, guys. It's going to go under 2. RDHL. It is a 2. A nice chase, guys. 23%. Wow. RDHL at 180. So the RDHL is another one. Yeah, forget CNSP. I saw that. It was pretty expensive. That's why I didn't tempt it. Like I would have tempted it, but did you get NRXP and DHL, RDHL? RDHL, you should have taken it even from 250. It's at 180. We're gonna get better at the one that fades. Especially if they're under the control of volume. And we'll also get out with the 15-20% loss as well. We'll have a newer strategy with something that has failed on the first candle, on a bigger candle. You have to chase it, guys. Yeah, CNSP was coming to 250. It is at 250. It did get to 280, so it's 10% plus. It's 243. Pretty solid. But locates were too expensive for a $2 stock. Looks like nobody got piece of RDHL and nobody got piece of NRXP. So LICN was a pretty good one. I held 1,300 shares, not too much from, and I still have 500 shares left, 840. My first entry was 9 something. LICN overnight turned out okay. So it's all depends on the market. Again, that's what I try to teach you guys, Greg, is how the market is, right? And something that has a volume or is going to continue with the volume. So we don't know, like, so for example, take an example, RDHL, right? Went to 370, right? And had like a 400K volume. I mean, that candle itself was 500K, 450K. The green candle, the second green candle. So it was already like 500,000 now at this point. So when it dropped from 370 all the way down to 280, 260. So that's like considered a fair value gap. Now the difference is if it's more than, we trade on a minute, right? So if it's more than nearing a minute, and it says a red candle. So we have to go back to the original theory of red candle rejection. Remember red candle rejection theory, which we used to apply 2 years ago. So that's what that is. Now, if we get in at 320, 330, red candle theory, it's confirmed. All you can do is like take a stop loss at 370. And if it's anywhere near 50% or 60%, not 200%, and the volume on top of that. So it's a red candle rejection theory. Top of the candle is your stop out. You'll have to be very, very, very quick. You just have to stop out at 370. You know, if you get in, like say 280, then you just have to add 340 and stop out at 370. That's the high of the day where you have to stop out. We don't want to go long, but yet we want to stop out at high of the day, especially if the candles keeps building. Now on the other side, just be patient, a little more patient. So if you got in at 280, wait for 220, 225. So you'll have a bigger drop. And then if it continues to drop, the second one, be even more patient because it is going to go ultimately in red. And that's how we recognize this particular type of play. I'll be right back, guys.
R20. R20.
Yeah, so one thing we have to be careful about is so RDHL is not exactly CNSP, right? RDHL is not something that is running hot as a sector. So right now it's like the digital coin, anything associated with the bitcoins and all that are running. So you have to take into account a couple of things. You have to be sharp as a trader. That's why I say you have to be aware. And there's going to be occasional, you know, out of 10 you can have 8 losses as well. But if you win 4 full time, and meaning 8 half times and 4 full times, that is, and you're going to take 2 losses or something like that, reasonable losses, you're going to be fine.
CNSP.
Coin just went from coin is headed toward $300, guys. Coin is headed toward $300. And it very recently was up that much.
RDHL.
RDHL is back, and I'm going to go back in right at 280. It's an RSI play. Something they're drafting it very carefully.
Consumer price index for April in 30 seconds.
It has not run since January, but I'm going to go in anyway, 280. Beautiful drop, guys. Beautiful drop. 250 from 280. Beautiful.
Core CPI plus 2.8% in line year over year, plus 0.2% versus plus 0.3% month over month. The CPI
Beautiful drop on round two also, guys, from 280 to 252.
the estimate plus 2.4%, month over month plus 0.2% versus plus 0.3% expected.
Should keep going down even further.
Following that data. Again, the CPI coming in lower than expected month over month, and core CPI as well. XTIA, XTI Aerospace signs MOU with Vertigo for aero collaboration for hybrid electric technologies. That's XTIA, X-ray Tango,
Power 20.
Alpha.
240. Wow, nice, right? Hopefully you guys had time to chase this time. 230. I told you guys it will fall more.
GLW and AVGO. Corning collaborates with Broadcom to accelerate AI data center processing capacity.
It's at 220. How many people got RDHL this time?
Oscar. HCW Biologics announcing results of studies of proprietary compound HCW9206 and availability for commercialization. That's Hotel Charlie Whiskey Bravo, HCWB.
I'm assuming no one caught this again for the second time.
PRZO,
It's 17, 18%, guys.
Safe Air M4 Systems, expanding presence in drone market. That's Papa Romeo Zulu Oscar, PRZO.
It's at 220. Wow. Greg, 280 to 210. You missed out on big one again. It gives you second chance. It's 209. Ooh, this time with the perfect size too. Perfect size too, guys.
CLIR, Clear Science Technologies, engineering work for low emissions Fairburner, California. That's Charlie Lima, India, Romeo, CLIR.
Three for three this morning, guys. And if you don't count the overnight, that's still 3 for 3. If you count the overnight on LICN, that's 4 for 4. I'm in from coin in now. I bought coin yesterday itself. I mentioned to you guys the Trump's news. I bought it in the morning yesterday. Coin is up 11% for me. Wow, I missed out on CNSP, but CNSP locates are way too expensive, guys. Are way too expensive. VERB, verb. 26%, 26K volume. So verb is like 850 area. Anything above, what is breaking out? HCWB. HCWB. Wow. See, that's the difference now. That's the one you recognize it's not dropping. You don't let it happen. HCWB actually is very good, right? At 1275, it's pretty darn good. 1275 and 1332 is very, very good on HCWB. It is a short. On a daily,
HCWB.
ran in Feb. See a good candle, and then you can guys, you can.
S&P futures off the highs now, right now at 15.
Looks like it will drop from here. 22 seconds to go.
Dow futures down 113. Nasdaq is up 83.50. Following the CPI
Yep,
data.
it did. It went straight from 1150 to 1020. And popped right back too. But it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell to 960. 960. There you go. 960 just happened. HCWB 960 just happened. That was a nice fall, guys. They needed the confirmation candle, that's all. Red rejection confirmation candle. Look at that, 850. Wow. And that's not a fair value gap anymore on that one. That's just a drop. 1180 to 1040, and then look at that, $7. $7, guys, $7. I'm all out. It can go, actually it can go in negative. It can go in negative for all I care, but I don't have any more shares because I kept shedding out. Four for four this morning. So it's a little bit of a different type of market. That thing is going, it looks like it will hit almost well, there's a one bounce right here too. It would bounce to probably like 10, 1030, and then drop again. I'll do it another small size. Let's see if I can get it. Should get to like 1030. Let's see what it does. There's 970. Oh wow. Come on, hit 890. Come on. 890. There's 9. There's not 890, guys. Wow. I did a quick one. The small sizes, 1200 shares at right at 970. Went to 985, 890. Got all in and all out, just one candle, because the best is still 1030. Best is still 1030. It's back at 980 again. Do I take this 990? Nah. 1010 anyway. 1030 is in right now. Got in at 1030 again. This is round number 3. Wow. There you go, 930. Wow, guys. Wow. That is amazing. 3 times, guys. 3 times on HCWB. 3 times. The first one's from 11s. Second one is from 970. Third one is from 1030. 1030 to 9. First the 930, then the 890. Got hit, and I'm completely out again. No size left at all. Crazy. I wish I had some size, but no size at all. That's a badass HCWB. I'm not going to touch it anymore after it pays me 3 times. And it pays me almost 60%. I'm not going to touch it. Wow. Wow, guys, looks like it will drop, but I'm already out at 890. Couldn't do much more than that. I was just happy. Not gonna play anymore, guys. Not going to play anymore.
Power 20.
TBI. I don't know what CNSP is trying to do with the 50 million volume. Try to break two new highs since I got in. But it's dipping pretty far. It's like 288 first, the 272, which I told you guys to go short. So obviously every pike is a short, but I don't know what it's exactly it's trying to do. To me, it looked like a short CNSP from the very get-go. I'm not touching this HCWB anymore, guys. If anything, you gotta wait for 1250. 1275 is the number, and then 1330 is the number on HCWB. So HCWB was pretty good for me. Knocked in almost 4 times. Quick in, out, in, out, in, out. RDHL was good twice, so that makes it 6, right? That makes it 6. See, that's a huge dip on CNSP again. They could not get any traction. They moved it on a very, very small candle on CNSP. LICN is still dropping.
HCWB.
HCWB is no longer a play for me. It can do whatever it wants. CNSP is a short. That I saw that the first impression right away. Those all those sell was that it is a short. And it breaks two, it goes to 150 later in the day. I don't see that as a runner. So keep looking for the locates on that one. When you get it, lock in, guys.
Russia's Rybakov on talks with Ukraine said Russia's ready to negotiate responsibly, but doubts Kiev's capacity for talks. That Russian news agency RIA reporting that.
It's all sell on CNSP.
S&P futures now slightly positive of 3.50, 58, 68, 25. LUNR, Intuitive Machines, following their earnings report, hit $11 at the highs. That's LUNR.
LUNR. Remember your long guys. LUNR. Told you we'll get to 40%. Louisa, you're holding LUNR. Are you not? AKS, I don't know where our buddy is, but LUNR. LUNR has made up 1,800 shares, guys. Take a look where that is, 40%. You already sold it? Oh no. I know we did. I know we did. We had 3,000 shares, but you sold it all? But it is coming toward the end as well. 12 is the area where it's going to go back to like 7, 8. Good work, Louisa. Profit is always fun. I should take another 800 shares out. 94. Let's go 94. Oops. There we go. What the heck? Oh. Okay. What the heck, man? Can't type my numbers here. Okay. Took 11. 800 shares out. I'm leaving 1,000 shares still on Lunar, which is worth about $3,000. Yeah, I started with 3,000 shares, $24,000 on it. I'll leave, if I were you guys, I would leave Coinbase for a few days to hit 300 mark. I guess I missed out on HCWB, but that was not a number. 1175 is not a number. But again, one too many times play, guys. I don't want to play one too many times. I got the best out of HCWB, and that's good enough, right? That's good enough. I mean, it is at 9:30, almost headed toward 9:30. Wow. It looks apparently sell, and the RSI has a little more room to go, a little more room. I don't see this holding. This is about to fall under 9. They better save it. I see going 9:30 and 8:90 just like what I did earlier. 10:30 could be another one. What time is it? 9 o'clock. I'll leave it alone. I will leave it alone. I was like, maybe you should do it 10:30 to 8:90. I'll leave it alone. Pretty good morning, guys. Almost 8 or 9 plays. 9 and 0. I got HCW 4 times, RDHL 2 times, 2 swing positions, Lunar and LICN, and there was another chase in the morning, right? What was it? NRXP. NRXP. And Lobo, I have no idea what to do with it. It is a short, but you got to get in at 245, 250 on that one. On Lobo. 240 at least. NRXP was good. Fantastically good, actually. I don't know if I posted my chart, but NRXP was definitely very good. I chased like 250 on it. Literally, that was good. Went to 190. I mean, I have like 100 shares. What am I supposed to cover, right? Guys, you gotta type in, be more active. If you want me to look at some tickets while I'm talking, and looks like TBI, I did it. PJ, you gotta get back in the group. PJ is not in the room because he's probably working night shift. Open your scanner and TBI. I missed out on TBI because it went to 7. Perfect 8 plus. If you guys don't type in, you guys don't become active, I can't do much, okay?
UPXI, BitGo, and UPXI announced strategic partnership to secure digital asset treasury holdings that you form Papa X-Ray India, UPXI.
Good morning, Rahul. Again, I want traders, not just people who are just looking for signals. Be involved. Look at the tracks.
CNTB, Connect Biopharma initiates phase 2 C3 stat asthma study evaluating ranibizumab for the treatment of acute exacerbations in asthma. That is Charlie November Tango Bravo. CNTB.
CNTB.
LIQT, LickTech International Science Distribution.
I'm not going to take any more plays, guys, but a couple of good plays are developing here. TBI looks like a fail, complete fail. BKKT is not our play. BKKT is probably has to do with the digital, and BKKT is not our play.
TSLA Tesla, the information reporting as Tesla's robotaxi.
I remember that going from last year, went crazy. But it rejects 32, but this is a breakout area. 14 is a breakout area. UPXI never broke out yesterday. But a couple of times it was long. BKKT is just another one, same stuff. BKKT is your thing that can run. And if you're going to short BKKT, your first short is at 1650 on BKKT. CYCU could be interesting a few days later. CYCU. You know, the way they've come up with it, looks like they would be interested in CYCU in the next couple of days. Buy this thing around 30 or 34 rather. Yeah, it looks like 1 hour it's ready to go again. In March it was $10, new stock, right? CYCU. CYCU is a buy, guys. Buy, swing long, something. CYCU. I don't know much about it. I'll do a little more research on it. But CYCU could be something that you can swing from even under 40 and stop out at 20 and look for like $1.20, something like that a few days later. It's a new stock, so it has to move. It seems like it's only in March they came up with this stock. Alright guys, yesterday I did pre-market. Pre-market was good. Then I took off. I didn't have. I had a meeting, so I didn't trade for till almost 2:30. And I came back around 2:30 and picked up about 5 plays between 2:30 and 4 o'clock. And I think I did 1 or 2 after hours as well. So I think it was 6 and 0 once I got back around 2:30. So it was a pretty good day, but I was in a meeting from 9 a.m. Eastern till almost 2 o'clock, so I was very occupied.
ERB, Verb's technology, going back here, $8.58. Now it'll have limited share price.
So Verb has an earnings report, but that is also confirming as a selling, VERB. That's an earnings play, but that is selling. Verb is selling. Verb is a short. VERB, Victoria Echo Romeo Bravo, is a short. Pike, anything over 10 is a short. It's already 50%. It's already an entry. It's going to give you 8. There you go. Wow. I say that and it goes from 9 to 8. Take your 10%, 15%, get out. What more do you need, man? Verb is a short. I won't take it for now, guys. I won't take anything for now. 9:05, I'll chill. But Verb was a short. That red candle theory right now is going to work better because the market is somewhere around 80%, 70%. So you have to wait for the red candle theory. We developed this RCT, STT calls it. I knew about this red candle rejection, 5 years ago? That was our first, when we really started shorting, that was the first thing we looked for was red candle. Pike, tail, red candle. Pike, tail, red candle. It works if the market average gappers are like 70 to 80% and above. 80% and above. We might have to review that again. A plus is a market like this. A plus is good. This is an A plus, right? 447K volume. Rejection. It's gonna kill it. You know it. You know it's gonna kill it. But it's gonna pay you so fast as well. Look at that, 750. That would have been easy money on VERB. Just like it was for HCWB. CNSP. Again, every pike is getting crushed on CNSP. Doesn't look like it wants to move. So CNSP is your RSI play. RSI play would work out pretty good on CNSP. But I'm happy 7-8 plays this morning. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Ray.
You just started trading, or you've been online for a while?
I just was. Yeah.
Just logged in, okay. Yeah, today nothing is long, everything is short.
Yes.
Everything that pikes up is a quick short. Lobo is at 230, would be a short.
Reported.
Wow, we could have made money TBI 3-4 times.
MULN.
MULN, is it trying to run? MULN. No, man, what is wrong with MULN back at 24 cents? How much do they do dilution, man? You know, wasn't this a stock, a $16 stock, guys, just a couple months ago? This MULN? They are ripping crazy, guys. Wow. MULN is done. So, guys on social media, please like our channel and share with your friends. We are here every morning. Yesterday I was here, today I'm here. I'll give you guys 1 hour to get accustomed to us. Yeah. 11 cents. Crazy. So please like and share our channel, guys, and lots of good trades. Again, sitting on the fence and doubting isn't my thing. So come in and trade and enjoy yourself. Where's my... There we go. So we'll pick the right trades. Like NRX, I can keep giving it to you. I can keep giving it to you. TBI, I'm not trading for some time now. CNSP, I keep saying it's short. Every pike is a short. VERB was a short. I didn't take it. NRXP, I took it. Lobo is a 211. 240 on Lobo might not be a bad area to short when the market opens. 267 is what I saw. But, yeah. Mullen is just crazy. That's a fair value gap on Mullen right there. So you can recognize where the fair value gaps are and which ones are actually going to reject. And if Mullen goes below 19, it gets done. But that's a fair value gap. It's likely to achieve like 28.30. 28.30. What it's supposed to do. CTMX S3 filing. Offering amount 100 million, huh? CTMX. So CTMX, get ready for a pike and a dilution, guys. Get ready for a pike and a big dilution on CTMX. So any pike would be a great short on CTMX. Good 40% pike would be great. I'm telling you ahead of time. CTMX. Thank you, Linda, for that.
CNSP locates are silly right now.
Which one?
CNSP.
Oh yeah.
The locates are ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's some platform they can trade it better. You know, some platforms won't allow you good trades just because of locates and all that. So let's call it a pre-market for today. Finish it off. We'll come back in about 20 minutes, guys, at market open. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some water, tea, whatever. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun week. It's gonna be lots of stuff, market movements and things like that. Short cap, small caps and big caps, they're all gonna win. It's a time to stay into your big caps for next 3-4 days. Because of the China news that's going on, it's a good thing to be in your big caps and hold till Friday. Hold till Friday. Even though they're saying negotiations could take, so just my 2 cents on that China thing. So I was like unhappy, right? Because of the tariffs, 140%, whatever, for small businesses, that is. Having said that, one thing I said was there was no plan, and there is no plan. Go ahead, put it up 150 and then come back to 30. There is no plan. It's just, all it is a chaos, uncertainty. You're uncertain about exactly what you're trying to do. Shelves are going to be empty. The sales revenue that most of the state, out of 50 states, 44 of them generate sales taxes, right? Business sales taxes. So imagine which one is more. I'm going to give you a math, 2 cents worth of math in macroeconomics. So you can get 30% on a $1 when it's manufactured. Now, the same item, look at 2 scenarios. You have lots of demand and full-fledged supply, hundreds and whatever, and you sell it at $4 or $3. So you buy a toy for $1, obviously the retailer is going to sell it for $3, make their margins, whatever. So when some of these states have like 9% taxes, or even the smaller ones have, every state has sales tax, right? Tell me one that doesn't have sales tax. They don't have a state tax, but they have sales tax. Florida, 9.5%. Tennessee, 9%, 10%. Kentucky, 6%. So tell me the one that doesn't have. California, even higher. Would you make 12% and not disrupt the supply chain at $3? And would the government coffer be bigger, or would you do it at $1 when you're doing it on a tariff? Do your math. Now, if the supply demand goes to so if you have like 100 items that you're selling, and it goes to like 20 items because of lack of inventory, still going to make the sales taxes, right? But it's going to be almost 70% less, or 50% less, or 30% less. So was the old system broken, or is the new system better? You think about it. And if new system that we are having in place with the tariff, one day it's 150%, next day it's 30%. Just freaking put a 10% or 20% or 30% or 50% and say this is what it's going to be. So everybody can adjust to it. The retailers, the small businesses, the manufacturers, the suppliers, everybody can adjust to it. Yeah, I mean, you said everything because of this is going to be bringing back jobs and made in USA. How's it working out? 150%, the jobs are back, right? 30% jobs are definitely back, right? None of that, man. What does that mean? It simply means there is no plan. Let's just fool around. That's all it is. Fool around means like nobody should be certain. Same thing, I mean, I enjoy volatility in the stock market. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be able to buy and sell as easily. So it's a great thing. I mean, in certain sector, it's like huge benefits. So I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you what it is, what it kind of impact it has on an everyday life. That's it. But come up with a great plan. I think anybody who comes up with a great plan to cut deficits and your burdens and things like that, it's always a good thing. You pay off your credit card debt. It's a great thing. Come up with a plan. If you don't have a plan to cut your credit card debt, and you're gonna do wild things, one day this way, next month that way, your credit card debt isn't going anywhere. Your credit report is gonna look bad. But if you come up with a plan, it's gonna be better. Anyway, my 2 cents. I'll see you guys later. Bye.